All right, we're back with another unboxing video. I've got 16 packages behind me. Don't mind the empty premium rack, the hat rack right behind me, and the missing clothing rack right here. I'm going through a complete reorganization of everything, making sure everything gets posted and available. Everything's kind of in a big mess and a big pile out off to the side here, but I made room for everything, and I tried to make sure everything doesn't fall, but there's, you can see the top one right there. So let's get into it. Start off with this small one right here. Actually, this one goes with this bag right here. So these two both came from this guy right here, one of my local buddies from Richmond. There's a lot of events, really great guy. And let's see this first one right here. All right, starting things off, we've got a Marlins. Usually this one's a swirl, but it's got the swirl on both sides, so I think this one's called a highway. Not 100% sure on the name of this, but really great colors. That aqua blue, Marlins wrapped around the top, and the Florida with the logo right there. MLB on the back, and then we've got a Twins Enterprise Inc. genuine merchandise tag, and not terrible condition. I'll definitely give this one a wash. These do tend to bleed a little bit. I had a Bahamas one of these, and it was the Bahamas blue, yellow, and white, and it did bleed, so I'm definitely going to be careful with this, but a nice one to kick things off. Next is this big bag of hats that my man hooked me up with, so definitely make sure to check him out on Instagram. He's got some great stuff. This one is Ward Burton. I'm not sure who that racer is, but Hardy's Racing, number 2. Yep, number 2 Racing. Pretty cool one. It's got a nice soft interior sweatband. We just take all these out of the bag. Kind of just piled up right here. We've got a St. Louis Cardinals twill, Twins Enterprise, brand new with the tag. Cincinnati Reds. This is actually Sports Specialties double tag, brand new with that cardboard on the inside. This is a newer, not new with tags. It's got that sweat stain on the bottom. And this is a newer generation. A lot of the older hats don't have that gray underbrim. So if you're trying to figure out if it's new or old, that's one indicator. Here is a Winston Cup NASCAR Racing Series. And I love the material on these. It's kind of like a velvet, thicker material. I don't know if you can tell through the camera, but a nice one, kind of a trucker fit, kind of deeper or taller, depending how you wear it. This one looks fairly new. Detroit Tigers, OC. I believe OC started making these in the early 2000s, and I think they're still making hats. Another really cool one, Kodak Racing with a rope. 2 Mercedes-Benz ones right here. Pretty cool dad hats with the, what does that say on the back? MB of Midlothians. We've got a Sports Specialties Charger. This is definitely a beater. Looks like bottom of the bins material. This one I actually do plan on doing a full restoration video on, so make sure to stay tuned for that one. That one's going to be really good. I'm going to be testing out a new method. And then if you're a Volunteers fan, I've got some really cool ones right here. We've got this one. What is this brand? Bacon Sports? Did I say that right? I don't know. Orange with the UT on the back, and this one's so cool. This one will definitely be in the hat drop this week if it doesn't get taken early. We've got another Tennessee. This is Zubaz. Zubaz made by AJD. It's got that patch. Actually, no, I believe that's an embroidered patch, but this one's just so cool. Volunteers, if you're a diehard Volunteers fan, you definitely need this. And then lastly, one that I always love getting, the old vintage twill, Sports Specialties Gatorade hats. Little wear on the inside. I'll clean that right up, but such a nice hat with that Gatorade, whatever you call that, lightning bolt. All right, that's 13 hats already, and we haven't even gotten into the big packages yet. You can see I'm very burnt right now. I just got back from a weekend of watching college lacrosse, and I was sitting in the sun all day getting my first burn of the summer. So definitely got a good reminder to wear some sunscreen. Before we get into this next one, the hat I've got on my head today is the Richard Petty Racing Experience at Walt Disney World Speedway. This is a logo athletic diamond cut with that Richard Petty number 43 on the side, nothing on the other side, and then Experience It on the back. And this one I wore to Disney, wore it every single day, wore it around Epcot, and I just love how it fits. The brim doesn't, I've been bending the brim like crazy because I like it a little more bent than this, but this will do. It's very comfortable. But next up, we've got a World Series. I believe this is from Actually, I do remember. It's from On Deck Vintage from Blake. We've got a World Series 1998. Nope. 1996 World Series MLB. The Yankees won this one, so I definitely needed to add it. I love that logo on the back. That World Series is one of my favorites. And this is a logo 7. Looks dead stock. And then following that, a nice addition to the, whatever you call these, Vital Line, Reverse Sharktooth, Ghost Sharktooth. Logo 7, one of the few Logo 7's hats that have this right here. Actually, I wouldn't say few. There's a couple that have this, so not too uncommon. And it's got Phoenix right there on the side, and then black twill with that green underbrim. Such a cool hat. These are mostly twill. I think I've seen one wool of these before. Since I was yelling a lot this weekend, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Even though this hat was packaged with some pretty good care, definitely going to need a good wash and shape up. But right here, we've got a Dale Earnhardt, Good Wrench Racing, Logo Athletic Sharktooth. Pretty beat up. Looks like it may have been attempted to be washed, but Logo Athletic tag, and then it looks like maybe replaced. Nope, Logo 7 snaps right there, all intact, and then Earnhardt on the back. Such a cool one with the black and white, and then that little GM blue is a nice touch to it. I feel like this package right here, the biggest one of them all, was about to fall over, so I had to grab this first. But we've got a huge one here, kind of 2 boxes put together, and I'm not gonna take everything out of this because they're all the same, but we came across a huge, we've got 2 stacks right here. I think there's 28 hats in total. We've got that and another stack right here, but a whole bunch of these. They're all the same. Logo 7 dead stock, 1995 Nebraska Huskers national champions. This is such a cool hat. It's got that old school Logo 7 tag right there. Very simple. With that black and white. One of my favorite hats, the hat that started it all for me, is a Yankees twill. Logo 7 like this, white with black brim. So these have a special place in my heart. Just the style of them, I love how they fit. So lucky to have a whole bunch of these, and we'll definitely be selling all of these. So I'm very excited for this. This is a really big box, but I have a feeling it's probably just going to be one hat. And I am right. And I got to be careful because we got a whole bunch of packing peanuts in here, which is probably my worst enemy. But just keep them in there and throw them away. Don't have to worry about them. This was Logo Athletic, not Logo 7. Ooh, we got some peanuts falling out. But Logo Athletic tag on the inside. Let me get the peanuts getting stuck in there. Super Bowl 31, Packers versus the Patriots with that Logo Athletic right there. This is surprising because a lot of twill hats are made by Logo 7. A lot of the wool ones are by Logo Athletic. But this one here is an exception. It's got the brand new tags, and it says it's got a Kohl's tag for $18. So this one, you're never going to find deals like that again for Logo Athletic hats. Another one in great packaging here. This one's actually beautiful condition. We've got a Super Bowl 30, the Cowboys. This was a great year for vintage apparel. I don't know what specific year this was, but Super Bowl 30 came out with some really, really good stuff. And the colors on this, the aqua purple and white, look so nice together. Everything's intact. Logo Athletic tag, clean on the inside. This is a great one. I'm shifting some things around because this one's pretty heavy, and I don't know what it is. It doesn't even feel like a hat, but let's see. All right, we've got a bag of hats. Feels like 3, and we've got a nice trio. Oh yes, this is from Whatnot. This is one of my Whatnot steals that I love. We've got a Baltimore Orioles black and white twill. This one is Competitor, which I want to say is made by Logo 7, but I'm not sure. He's got that 30 price on the inside. I think I got it for a better deal than that. I'm not sure. Orioles right there, hit on the back, but this one's such a nice one. This is from the 1993 All-Star Game, Baltimore Orioles. Nice twill one. And then a massive, massive hat right here. LA Kings, Pinstripe by Sports Specialties. I love these Sports Specialty ones because the pinstripes are stitched in instead of just printed on the hat. And then we've got that NHL Shield, Kings across the front. This one, I will probably still wash it, but really excited about the condition. We've got a Sports Specialties made in Korea, faded tag a little bit, but this one is awesome. The snaps are a little wonky. I think he may have gave that as a warning, but that's why I got it for a good price. And easily replaceable there. I think I have some. And then the last one here, this was my first giveaway win on Whatnot. So we got a Tony Stewart Racing #2 with that checkered flag all around. So really grateful for this one. This is a big winner. Kudzu tag by Youngin. This one's great. All right, here we've got 2 dead stock, beautiful colors. Coors Light Silver Bullet Racing, #42. Daytona 500 on the back for both. Both of these are dead stock, green underbrim, and they are INKO snaps right there. Beautiful. I just love these hats. This is from Mr. Wen. I think this is from Vintage Wen. I'll tag him below. I believe, just based on the name, but this could be from somebody else. From Wen Vintage, we got another Whatnot order. Anytime I'm on Whatnot, sometimes I'll just go crazy. So we've got a Chicago Bulls. This is a starter pinstripe twill. Great condition. On the inside, starter white tag, made in Korea, right there. We've got a California Angels CA right there. And then this is just a genuine merchandise twilly. This one's really dope. A Baltimore Orioles with the bird on the front. Kind of puffed print, if you can see. Kind of pops up a little bit. And this is a G-cap. G-caps always fit amazing with that AL tag right there. Kind of looks like a fitted hat, but with the snaps, obviously. And it's got the cardboard on the inside, so this could be dead stock, but we'll probably still wash it. And this last one from this box is a Miami Dolphins. This one's really cool with the orange, aqua, and gray. Kind of looks like that 3D print. This is on a pro player hat with the pro player stitched right there. NFL experience on the other side. And this one with the massive pro player tag. Pro player always has those massive logos inside their tag or massive tags inside the hats. I set this one aside initially because I wanted to get to it first, but we got into some others. But this one is really heavy, and this could be a lot, so I'm excited. Oh, I know what this is. This is not hats. As I mentioned earlier, the clothing rack is all gone. Refreshing that, getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff. But we got some, if you know me, I love my Yankees gear, and I came across on a Whatnot show couple fire Yankees tees that just showed up for this unboxing, and we got them right here from Carly. Thank you, Carly. These will definitely all be going in my closet if they all fit. Hopefully they do. I got all 4 of these Yankees tees on Whatnot, so make sure to check her out. I'll tag her right here. But some absolute bangers. I am so excited for these. All right. First up, the most expensive one, but probably my favorite. We've got this. Oh my God, this is crazy. This one is, I guess, the Stadium Stars by Shirt Explosion. So this one is tagged large, but it looks like it fits pretty big. This is definitely one of my new Yankees Grail shirts. So freaking cool. Looks like it fits pretty really big for a large, actually, but really pumped about this. That was just the first one. So all of these, we got a Delta Tag XL. I never know with vintage shirts what to get. We got the Yankees World Series 2000 World Series champs with the that World Series logo right here, 2000, and that World Series ring looks awesome. Nice navy blue. Gives me some other options to wear. This one may be a little big, but that's okay. I like some oversized tees. Then this one right here, we've got some, a little bit of ripping up at the top. That's all right. But another Yankees one. Hey, a good deal on this. Yankees Catch the Fever with the, what does this say right here on the bottom? Just catch the fever. The only flaws are right up here by the neck, but that shouldn't be a problem. I've got an embroidery machine. I've got a sewing machine. I may be able to fix that up. Another one tagged large pro player. We've got this one right here. What does this say? Return to Victory 99, the sequel. New York Yankees. We've got the lineup right there with Derek Jeter in the middle. Some legends. Again, this one has no back hit, but such a freaking cool one. So really, really, really excited about those. All right, we've got a flat pancake in a box. That's rare, but this one, this is actually really cool. So I was just about to show you this hat right here, this 1993 starter pinstripe with that World Series logo on the front and the blue brim. But when I looked inside, there was this playing card, this baseball card. I've got a Paul Molitor right here with the back. This card, I don't know if these are worth anything. And then a Joe Carter, Toronto Blue Jays. Really cool hat. I mean, really cool cards. I've only seen someone do this once before, and it was at a flea market. Somebody used old vintage baseball cards as price tags, which is, as long as you're not putting anything super valuable as a price tag. Getting into the hat, we got the starter tag, the classic. This one's a twill with the red starter logo on the back. Love this hat right here, but even a nicer touch with this card. I love the two cards. Woo! We got a winner tonight. This is the winner. I'm not even gonna say anything. Ford Racing Logo 7 Sharktooth, double Sharktooth hat. All the pegs with that Ford Racing. This thing is gnarly. Clean on the inside. This is tonight's big winner. We've got interesting blue, black button on the top to match the black brim, but the blue eyelet holes to match the other blue. Ford Racing, just take that in. Look how beautiful that is. That's a great one. We're not even done yet. We still got some more to go. I was wondering why my wallet was hurting a little bit, but I understand why after all these hats showed up. But we've got a checkered flag, M&M's Racing. This is kind of a corduroy material, even though it doesn't look like it would be a corduroy hat. Number 36 right here, M&M Racing Team, with that Ernie Irvin, I believe, signature right there. This is a Snapback, but that doesn't even matter because it's such a cool hat. Brand new with that tag. We've got another Baltimore Orioles 1996 AL wild card. This is by New Era. I knew it before I looked because I've had this before. Clean on the inside. Such a nice one. This is a wool blend, more like a cotton blend. Doesn't say on the inside. This is a small medium size. I always thought that these were just showing up in medium large, but I believe this won't really affect the size. Oh, so when I unboxed the Coors Light Racing 2, I only thought I was getting one, but lucky me, I got two. And then same here, I thought I was getting one, but I lucked out and got two. This is kind of a black denim material. Budweiser King of the Rockies. It's itty bitty tag right here that says one size fits most. So no branding on it. I hope that doesn't mean this is like a embroidery proudly done in the USA. I don't know if this is a knockoff or not officially by Budweiser. I don't know who made it, but this is just a cool one. Down to the last one. This one's definitely doesn't feel like one hat, but somebody may have put, I don't know. We'll see. All right, not just one hat. We've got a three-piece right here, like a little Cowboys three-piece. We've got that star right there on the front, and then surprise, it's a back script. Sports specialty black tag right there. Snaps are all good. Definitely going to need a wash on that, but just a nice hat. And then we've got the last two of the unboxing right here. A Cowboys starter tri-power with the snaps in the back, NFL Pro line, sorry. And then the starter on the back. And this one is really nice. A little moth hole right there. There's a couple moth holes all around, but otherwise a really good deal on this. Snaps seem fine. A little bit of a cracking, but got a great deal on this. And then the last one is the AFC champion Steelers, AJD, Doherty for sure, but nice. I love wearing beige hats. They're like cream with the beige, goes with a lot of stuff. So that does it for today. So many hats to unbox. I'm pumped about it. I knew it was going to be a good one. And I've got this one hat to show off that didn't make it in the unboxing. It showed up midweek, but we got a grail right here, a Yankees grail. I believe I got this on eBay, but definitely a steal. One of my friends hooked me up. He sent me the link for this. If you find good deals on Yankees, Bruins, Celtics, or Jets hats on eBay, send me that link. I would appreciate that. That shape is crispy clean and then a red underbrim. So this is by the game, but really pumped about having this one. I don't know how many hats I have in my hand right now, but this is everything from this unboxing today. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Comment which one your favorite was. I love responding to comments. And then make sure to check everything out on Instagram. New hat drops every Wednesday at noon Eastern time. And make sure to stay up to date with everything on Whatnot. Starting new shows there. And have a nice day.